Let them speak. Review patterns 1 to 38. Please repeat or answer. Do you see the man doing anything wrong? Can you tell where it is they're protesting? Is he there to complain about something he doesn't think is right? As long as he is peaceful, will the policeman let him keep talking? Will the policeman listen to whatever he says? What would happen if he tried to touch the policeman? Did he tell you that he spends a lot of time demonstrating with his friends that he knows? Are there a lot of people that have cameras that came to the place they're at? Do the protesters want the police to let them go into the building? Did the policeman tell the man that he wants him to leave? Does the policeman appear to be getting mad? Is the policeman aware of the other people standing there who are about to take pictures? No matter how much the man protests, he won't be able to solve the problem here. Is the fact that the people came to demonstrate against something that the government did okay to do? I doubt whether they'll manage to solve the problem there. Is that where they always tend to come to demonstrate? Do you think that the police were told not to make people in the crowd angry? As soon as the people who came to demonstrate leave, are the police going to be going home too? Isn't it a good thing that it seems to be a peaceful demonstration? Did the demonstrators that are there tell you where else they'll be going to demonstrate today? Does he ever look sad? Have you ever done something like what he's doing? Did he tell you that this is where he goes whenever he feels frustrated? Doesn't he care if someone sees him doing this? Would you be willing to try to help him if you happen to see him sitting there? I wonder what it is that made him feel so bad. I bet someone did something bad to him. I bet he isn't willing to talk to anyone at this time. It doesn't make any difference what you try to do. He just needs some time to be by himself. Don't you wish you could somehow help him? Does he plan on going upstairs just as soon as he feels a bit better? Is there anyone special that helps you when you find that you're experiencing things like this? Once he begins feeling better, will he end up going back upstairs? Why is it that he seems so mad? Does she appear to be upset by the fact that he is yelling at her in public? What in the world is he so angry about? No matter how much she tries to please him, He doesn't seem to appreciate it. She's like, when he gets really mad, there is no way to stop him from yelling. Doesn't she want him to just calm down? Is there anything she can do so that she can calm him down? Isn't it really too bad that he acts like this in front of other people that are around? Who is it that she told him that she's going to be calling? Would you have said anything to him if you had been there? If someone were to yell at you in public, how would you react? He must have been really angry to act like this in public. Have you been able to figure out what it is that made him so angry? When was the last time you got really mad in public, like the man you see in this photo? Would you ever do this in public? Is the guy selling the juices aware of them fighting? Does the fact that he hears that guy yelling at his wife make him feel really uncomfortable? What do you think it is he's thinking about? Does he have anyone to talk to there? He feels so exhausted that he decided to sit down and lean against the tree. He was afraid that he might faint, so he needed to sit down for a while. Did you ask him how long he's been sitting there for? If he asked you to help him, would you be able to help him? Did he say once he feels better that he's got to begin walking home? I wonder how far he lives from here. He doesn't care if people see him sitting there. All he wants to do is rest for a while. Is there anywhere he can sit nearby that you can see? Wouldn't he have felt better if he had sat where there was more shade? The fact that he is there by himself makes me think that he must be in trouble. They must have been working inside. How many minutes have they been sitting there? Whenever there are no customers, do they just come out to relax here for a while? If customers happen to show up, would they go back inside? Is the guy who is inside the pizza place continuing to work? Will the guy wearing the hat help out anyone who comes to order pizza? Is that where they all go to work when they need to get some extra money? Does the fact that there aren't any customers to buy pizza bother them? Which one of them do you think would be the best at making pizza? Is that guy that is working inside aware of the others just sitting outside? Doesn't he need them to come in and help him make more pizzas? As long as they're not busy, is it okay for them to just sit outside? Did they tell you that they're about to get off of work at 9:45? Have they got to prepare more pizzas even when there aren't any customers there? Would you have fun working in a place like the one you see here? Isn't it too bad there aren't any customers? How much do you think they would charge to buy a whole pizza there? Do you find the pizza made there is better than pizza that they make near your house? No matter how hungry I get, I can't eat any more than 2 slices at one time. What type of pizza do you wish you could have right now? Would you be willing to go get a piece for me if I asked you? What all have they got to do in order to get a prize? Will whoever wins get one of the bikes that you see hanging in the air? The kids are like they almost won a few times. How much does it cost to buy 5 rings so that they can play the game? Do the kids think they're good at playing this game? Is the worker aware of the kids throwing the rings? Shouldn't he be paying attention to what they're doing? What would happen if he saw them trying to cheat? No matter how many rings the kids throw, isn't it too difficult to get it on the neck of the bottle? Were they given the money to do this before they left home? Weren't they told it would be almost impossible to win? If they were to cheat, would they stop them from playing? The kids are so confident that they will win that they plan on asking their parents for more money. As long as they have money, are they going to keep on playing? Does it seem like they're good at doing this? Is there anything you know that will help them to win? Is this something you like doing when you go to the fair? What is it that you last won when doing something like this? If you were to win a stuffed bear, who is it that you would end up giving it to? Are most of the people watching the fight men? I don't get why people enjoy watching this. How can you tell what they're doing isn't regular boxing? Although it looks dangerous, are the women wearing things to protect their body? Would it hurt more if you were hit by a foot or a fist? Do they let them hit each other wherever they want to hit them? I bet that both of them are in really good shape. Have they both spent a lot of time practicing to be able to fight like this? If you had little children, would you have them learn this sport? Who do you want to win? Do you plan on fighting whoever wins this fight? Would you be willing to fight either of the women you see in the ring here? I imagine that you would have a hard time beating either of them. If the two of them weren't wearing those helmets to protect their heads, wouldn't it be a lot more dangerous? Does the girl who is in black move back right when she sees the other woman begin to kick? If she was kicked in the head, would she probably fall over? Which one of these girls won the last time they had the chance to fight each other? What is the winner going to get? What about the loser? Is this something they get money for doing? Does it look like he is too comfortable there to get up? Did he ask you to bring him something to eat? Doesn't he care if the boss sees him laying there? Does he go lay down there even though his boss has told him not to do it many times? Is this all he does when there are no customers around? He must be the boss's son. Did he tell you that he just enjoys laying there while he works when he gets sleepy? Is this where he likes going when he feels sleepy? Does anyone else do the same thing that he's doing? Have you got any idea what it is that they use this cloth to make? Are they colors that would look good on you? Did he tell you that the cloth he's laying on was made in a local factory? Does he want you to turn on some of his favorite music so that he can fall asleep? Isn't he thinking of getting up in order to move some of the cloth somewhere else? There is no way the boss would let him lay there with his shoes on. Doesn't he wish he could be doing something more interesting? Once he gets older, is this what he would like to continue doing? Is that ever scary? How do you like snakes? What in the world was that snake put there for? Does she seem to be scared of the snake she's touching? Was it bought as a pet? Did some of the people that are there say that she had touched the snake before? Is this something that you would do? Do you think that her parents are aware of her being so close to the snake? They must have been crazy to let their daughter do this. Whoever put the snake there must have been crazy too. Should they have taken their daughter away from the snake she's sitting next to? Don't they care if the snake has a chance to bite the girl? Was the little girl told not to touch the snake? What would happen if the snake decided to bite the little girl sitting there? Would you be interested in sitting next to the snake if the little girl wasn't sitting there? How can you tell that the snake doesn't feel hungry now? I'm afraid it might bite the child, so I'm going to ask the parents to tell their daughter to move away. There is no point asking for trouble. Don't you want someone to take the snake away? How many people would it take to take the snake away? He is so good at making noodles that everyone loves to eat at the place he works. He does appear to be really good at making them. Isn't it too bad that you don't know how to do that? Don't the bowls that you see behind him seem too small to put the noodles in? Is this the way you make noodles where you live? If your friends saw you doing this, wouldn't they be surprised? Is what he's doing something you would have a hard time doing? Although it looks hard to do, does he tell anyone that wants to learn that he will teach them? Aren't you willing to learn how to do it if he said he would try to teach you? Did he have to spend a lot of time learning to do this well? Did you ask him how long it takes to make noodles like that? Would you go eat noodles here if your friends asked you to go? Doesn't he put something special in the noodles to make them taste delicious? Is he having fun showing the other people how he makes the noodles? He's like, this is what he enjoys doing the most at the restaurant. Does he get his shirt dirty while making the noodles? Is the fact that he makes the best noodles something that he is very proud of? What all is it you like to have them put on the noodles that you eat? Is that the way your mom used to make it for you? Once he's done making the noodles, will he start making some more noodles? Is his hat about to fall off? Is where he's making the noodles your favorite place to go eat noodles? Is that the umbrella her mom bought for her? Is the umbrella she's using something you thought of buying? Who is it that she's looking up at? Has she got to use both hands in order to hold up the umbrella? Where is it that she said her mom is taking her for the afternoon? It's a good thing that she brought the umbrella, since it might rain. There is no point walking in the rain if you don't have a good umbrella to use. Does she care if it rains hard where she's going? Did she tell you that she would rather take a walk while it's not raining? Does her mom need to take her anywhere special today? Does she spend her time selling things here so that she can make a little extra money? Has she got to sell everything you see there before going home? What happens if she isn't able to sell all of it? Is she selling something that she made herself at home? Is what she put inside the food something you enjoy eating? How much do you think she charges to buy one of them? Is what she has in her basket something that you can make? Were they all made in the morning, right before she left where she lives? If your mother ended up having to do this, how would you feel? Have you ever made something to sell to other people you don't know? When I was young, I sometimes sold lemonade I made. What about you? I wonder whether she is also selling the things you see on her right. I doubt if she goes here to sell things she made on rainy days. She must take whatever she makes home so that she can help her family. Does the girl looking at the couple look envious? She must have become jealous as soon as she saw them sitting there together. Is the couple doing anything wrong? Doesn't the couple sitting there seem to be sleeping? Are they aware of her looking at them while they're holding hands? Is she going to keep looking at them until they start to wake up? Does the girl staring at them wish that her boyfriend had been there? Would she be able to hear whatever they are saying to each other? When was the last time you became jealous? Is this all she ends up wearing on her head whenever she goes out in the sun? Did she tell you that she was given it on her birthday, August the 8th? Does it keep all of the sun from getting onto her face? Did you ask her why it is that she isn't wearing sunglasses? Don't you wish you had a hat like the one that she has on? If you could get a hat like this in a different color, what color would you prefer to have? Did she say she spends a lot of time walking outside during the summer? She's afraid the sun might hurt her skin, so she tends to always wear this when she goes out in the sun. Did she tell you how much it cost her to get it?